Hello and welcome to another Game Nexus snack review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Dunkies chocolate and cream cookies, the vanilla ones. These are just like the previously reviewed marshmallow fluff, that they're supposed to be better for you and not have any kind of sugar or anything added. It says serving size is 1 pack, which is 21 grams. We'll have to see. I'm guessing they're in individual packages. And it says here 7 grams of total fat, 3 grams of saturated fat, 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 25 milligrams of sodium, 11 carbohydrates, 8 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So I'm going to go ahead and get this box here open, and we'll see what we're dealing with here. I kind of like the idea of them being individually wrapped, because then you don't have to do like I do and put a plastic bag around them. But yeah, here's 1 pack of cookies. These apparently are not labeled for individual sale, because some of the stuff I get where you open the package, you'll see something like this, and it will legitimately be labeled for individual sale, but not here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, it's a fairly Oreo looking cookie, but very scarce on the cream. So let me go ahead and try this. I will most certainly say, good flavor. The wafer is not as dense as, say, an Oreo. Definitely some nice sweetness there. Altogether, it is a good cookie. Just gonna get a little bit of milk here, because, you know, milk and cookies, they kind of go good together. Plus, that'll be a good palate cleanser, because what I'm going to do is directly compare them to these Catalina Crunch cookies that you can actually get at my local store. A few of the local grocery stores actually sell these. So for 2 cookies, you get 90 calories, and it's 24 grams, not 21. Let's go ahead and get a bit of a side to side here. So 90 calories, only 6 grams of fat as opposed to 7. Still 3 grams of saturated fat. No cholesterol in the Catalina Crunch, but 95 milligrams of sodium as opposed to 25. 12 grams of carbs, 11, negligible difference. 3 grams of fiber, 8 in the Choc Zero. 2 grams of sugar, 1 in the Choc Zero. 4 grams of protein, only 2 in the Choc Zero. So other than that cholesterol, which is kind of weird when you think about it, they're fairly similar, with the Catalina Crunch only having the advantage of 10 less calories, which in the long scheme of things isn't honestly much. But what I'm going to just do here is try my very best to get this box open. It feels like it's glued with like super glue or something. Yeah, legitimately, look at that. It's like just really fused together. Doesn't matter how bad I destroy the box anyway, because let's try getting in from the bottom, maybe. I always put the tray of Catalina Crunch cookies in a small plastic bag anyway, because, yeah, let's get in the top. That's the only way I'm going to do this, and I'm going to absolutely, oh, not bad. Kind of just got it across. These I got at my local grocery store. And the one thing I'll notice already with the Catalina Crunch as opposed to the Choc Zeros, a lot more cream. You get a very small thimble cream here, and it pretty much covers the cookie in the Catalina Crunch. And I figured I'd save one of the Choc Zeros there so I can do this direct comparison. The wafer on the Catalina Crunch is a little bit lighter. Well, actually, now that I'm seeing them together, it's a little bit lighter, but it's not much. So let me go ahead and try the Catalina Crunch right now to compare. Definitely a denser cookie. Chocolate flavoring might be a little bit lighter. Let's have our palate cleanser here. And then I'll have the Choc Zero one. Yeah, that's what definitely strikes me when I'm having the Choc Zero one, is that much less dense wafer. The cream difference is negligible because you really don't notice it as much. And honestly, the Dunkies have a slightly richer chocolate flavor, but in the end of the day, both of these cookies are a good option if you're on a diet and you still want to enjoy a cookie every once in a while. Neither of them are going to blow your diet, and they're both really tasty. As I said, your Choc Zero has a much stronger chocolate flavor, a much darker, a richer chocolate flavor, in my opinion. Also, the only other thing I noticed that's going to be a deal breaker for some people is the Choc Zero cookies are not vegan. So if you're a vegan person and you want your cookies, you're going to most certainly be going with Catalina Crunch because they are vegan. But if you don't care about that, either of these will do. And it's kind of like two sides of the same coin. The Dunkies remind me more of Oreos because they have that richer chocolate flavor, whereas the Catalina Crunch are more like your store brand cookies where they're not really trying for that rich chocolate flavor, but they're still good. But yeah, they're both valid options. This is your vegan option. This is not vegan according to the box. These say they're keto. These say that they're keto friendly. But, you know, I'm not on a ketogenic diet, so I couldn't vouch for that. But both Catalina Crunch, chocolate vanilla cookies, and Dunkies are both good. And I will next time I order anything from this company, I will try to get the mint ones because I know that's a thing. And I liked the mint Catalina Crunch. And I figure with the richer wafer, it's probably going to be a good cookie as well. But yeah, this has been another Game Nexus snack review, and I shall see you later. Bye.